So what are we doing today, Leah?
We are going to the Black Country Museum to perform a flash mob for Halloween. The weather's not very good though, so might get a bit drowned. We'll be alright in the morning. And then we're doing it all again tomorrow night.
Yay!
Yay! And Saturday night as well.
I was watching Dudley College last night and it gave me an idea for a Robinson's episode.
Did you read those things I sent you?
What did you send me?
Sent you 2 episodes last night.
2 episodes on what?
Messenger. But
I haven't read it, no.
to be fair, your message, you've just said your message is playing up. So.
My input's been one scene, I've written one
Greg, I have. What's going on?
I've been that bored this week that all I've been doing is writing Robinson's.
I see none of yours.
But it's because I have to do it because I'm as posh as you, like my laptop's broke, so I've got to do my notes on my phone. But yeah, you know the episode of April Naughties when Albert runs off because he thinks he's useless? Well, I think we should do something like that, but with Steve. I think he should get arrested, and then when she's like over something stupid.
All the way through to 10 minutes, but we could make a film that's only 30 seconds long, but it could be the best 30 seconds.
But I think that would be good. I think we should still work on major projects. We do them short films, then one-day films as well, just to fill up the sites, and then every now and then a major film.
Yeah, something like working in the background for a big film. Yeah, I know what
What's
you mean.
happened is we've wrote on a big scale, and what it's meant is because we're so focused on trying to get this script for a big, like 20 minute or 30 minute.
That's probably why it's gone quiet.
It's gone really quiet. How do you feel about today?
Good.
Me? Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I've made a money. You got it? Yeah, you're going to get us a drink? Let's just say, right, from me and Greg, Halloween is meant to be scary.
Meant to be scary.
I would have said cheese.
Jake, you excited?
I would have said
Excited?
Halloween.
Videoing.
Blood red cheese. And are you excited? Well,
Yes, I am. But I'm very nervous at the same time.
why are you nervous?
Because it's a big performance to a lot of people. So you feeling, Mel? And how are you feeling, Sass?
Alright, it's been a stressful start.
Yeah. What's happened so far? What?
Costume issues.
Oh. What?
It's all cool.
So Greg, what character are you tonight?
I am which is a puppet with their strength script.
And are you looking forward to it?
Yes, very much so nervous. But looking forward to it.
So what are you actually doing?
So basically we're going to be walking around for about 4 hours in character, interacting with the audience, and then at a certain point we'll all be gathered together and we'll do a flash mob.
Nice.
As you can see, we're in full flow of the makeup. What I'm going to ask you is a couple of different things. As soon as you have your makeup, you need to go next door through the outside door to go get your costume. Once your costume is ready, then you come back and sit here quietly. A couple of housekeeping notices. There are bin bags dotted around the area. You want to come in?
Think of your makeup then?
I like it.
Yeah. What about your costume?
I like it, yeah. It's my new onto the mic every day, but it takes too long.
What do you think, Mel? Your costume?
Day. Yeah, you wear that. That's when the music will start. Now, the music is slightly different. It is, guys, can you all listen please? The music, so you don't burst out laughing when you hear it for the first time, is slightly higher in tempo and slightly higher in pitch. So, my singing doesn't sound like me anymore. It is more like a toy. So please don't suddenly go or anything like that. Just for you to be aware, it is slightly faster. Okay, so don't be too surprised.
Like an old lady.
Okay, just wanted to announce that.
We had 3 nights that we performed. Would you say it was harder to stay in character as the nights went on?
No, I think it got easier because we had more of an idea what to expect. So I think we was more focused. I think the first night we wasn't, because we didn't know what it was like. We didn't know if we'd be able to stay in character. It's a different experience because us college students and that used to performing on stage, and we've been doing some film work as well, which we're getting more experience from.
So what do you think of your costumes?
I like it. To be honest, saying this looks really thin, it's actually really warm. Is it really warm? Yeah, I think I'll be alright.
I thought the best thing to do was get layers, so
yeah, I've got layers on as well.
honestly, I've got a joker on me here and it's killing me.
What do you think of your costume?
It's
Okay.
Scott's is actually authentic. He wore this 2 years ago at the Black Country Museum Halloween event.
I did.
So
Really? So you just threw back?
It's come a long way.
If I do this, because I'm not technically touching you, and like do that.
It's weird,
You're touching, but this is the hair.
Oh, the hair.
The hair.
Leave the hair.
Basically, what we want to do, you are going to go out there and knock them dead. So, the plan for this evening is, at 7:15, the fashion parade or the public's fancy dress costume begins down by the pub. You don't have watches on you or anything like that. What we are going to do is kind of shepherd you down to that area. As soon as the fancy dress has started, can you stealthily position yourselves for the start of the dance, where we rehearsed the other day, okay? Can you be as stealthy as possible? If there's a crowd of you moving, don't all go at once, okay? Use your noodles, okay? The dance will start with the tin soldiers going into position in front of the pub as we rehearsed it the other night, okay? And then as soon as it finishes, you break off and then go back into the rest of the place. Breaks, we will play ad hoc. We will just come around and see if you're tired, and if you've had enough and stuff like that, then obviously come back up here. There is now water on the table and there's a bit of squash there as well for you. Okay. But what I need now is I need some volunteers from 1 or 2 from different classifications to go out and entertain. Can I keep Tin Soldier? No, Tin Soldier can't go out because they're going to go down there. You go out and entertain the crowds who are out there. So Jordan, Shay. Yeah, can I have
What was your character?
I was a porcelain doll.
I was a tin soldier.
Tin soldiers.
I played an ventriloquist doll.
I was a porcelain doll.
Ballerina. Marina. My character is the porcelain doll.
How did you find the experience of rehearsing for the night?
I found the rehearsals, they were very productive, because if we didn't do them I wouldn't know what I was doing at all in the dance. And I thought the night was fantastic.
How easy was it to stay in character for the night?
I'm not going to lie, at times I did find it very difficult. There were you get different people, and one time Beth got somebody really drunk trying to kiss her, and that was quite funny, but of course we did manage to stay in character, didn't flinch, didn't laugh, and of course I didn't want to ruin it for the audience, and of course because they're a paying audience as well.
Well, I feel like this, like the whole performing experience is the way characterisation really can frighten.
We went through a couple of workshops with our tutor Ian. One of them was us going around the theatre in our character, and then he'd have other people moving around trying to distract us because that's what it was actually going to be like on the actual day. I cracked most of the time, all the time, because it was too hard. When push came to shove, we actually did do it in the end. I don't think anyone really broke character.
How was the process of learning the dance?
Okay, at first, the first rehearsal, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get the arm action right. But after a bit, it was really enjoyable, apart from just needed more space. But when you get the footwork right and the arm action, yeah, it was pretty good. With our characters, we often got more audience noticing us when we were still.
So we learned that from the first night. We were walking around a lot. So during the second and the third night, we decided to stay seated for longer. And as that happened, we got more audience coming up to us, having pictures, trying to get us out of character.
Are you happy with makeup?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. They changed a lot of it though, but I do think it's really cool still.
Are you excited to perform for 3 nights then?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah.
How was rehearsal for your character, as in staying in character and characterisation and things like that?
Well, our character didn't have a spine, so like it freed up my back, but then it hurt it afterwards. So it was like, yeah.
So did you find it hard to stay in character then for the night?
Well, like the third night, yeah, but I felt more in it on the third night because it was Halloween. It was like it had all the feel and yeah.
How do you think it went?
It was good. Your feet hurt, you know.
Greg?
Yes, good, thank you.
Yeah. And Greg's the one that's going to have to edit.
And edit all of this, yes.
All of the.
Which will be fun.
So you're here tomorrow?
I am here tomorrow.
You're here tomorrow? You're here tomorrow?
Black Country Museum, Halloween show, got my hair a mess, my costumes on, and I'm about to go and get makeup, so let's go and perform.
Here they come. Need the lights on.
Go, go.
Oh, it's
Gin.
on the whistle.
Well done.
It's alright.
Yeah, got it.
Right, can you give me the sound cue as well?
This
alive.